It's great. And the winner of Pili Pili versus Asuna goes up against the winner from this match here, which we are getting into right now. It is we made it here. Our second matchup, Silky versus PandaBearMe.
Yeah, we didn't really get to talk much about it, but Silky, he is, one of, if not the best Zerg player in America, so this is going to be quite a ZvZ.
Yeah. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second matchup of the evening here at DreamHack Foul. And here we have Deathora Ellie, top left-hand corner of the map. It is a red Zerg player. He is playing for Psystorm Gaming. It is possibly the best Zerg in all of North America. It is Silky.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Deathora LE, we have the other American Zerg player representing Archangel Gaming. It is PandaBearMe.
Now, I'm a fan of PandaBearMe, and I wish PandaBearMe would win this one. But if I had to bet my last dollar, it would definitely be on Silky.
Yeah, Silky, when it comes to the NA Apprentice Cups, Silky is kind of the champ of NA Apprentice Cups.
Kind of a big deal.
Like, he's kind of a big deal, he's kind of a big name.
I would love to see that champ matchup.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Battle of the Americas.
Looking at you, Silky.
Cham's there, are you?
He's such a good player. Even in DreamHack Summer, like, he made it all the way to the playoffs, like, for North America, and he did pretty well there as well. He's always playing in, like, even the ESO Open Cup Asias. Like, he's not afraid to go up against Korean players. I
can see him qualifying here today.
Yeah, and like a month ago, we saw him take a map, maybe even a series, I can't remember, off of TY in ESO Open Cup Asia. Like
I think it was just a map.
Yeah, I think it was just a map. But like, regardless,
still, come on, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. An NA player taking a map off of a world-renowned Korean player.
He literally had just come off of being a GSL champion.
Yeah, literally. I like how they both put their spawning pools in the safe location. I don't really see too many people do that anymore. I thought that was a dead thing.
Yeah, it's becoming a little bit more prominent. And I was just pointing out, as we did see the early Evo chamber being thrown down, I thought it was going to be for early +1 melee, but it's +1 armor instead.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now this can stay hidden. I kind of like that pool position. I feel like we don't see it that often, but you could put a couple queens up there and hold the wall.
Oh yeah.
I guess 2 queens cover the ramp anyways.
Yeah, there's a lot, like, it gives a little bit extra vision. It denies, like, like spine rushes, or it helps against that sort of stuff early on as well. But yeah, like, what this means is that, especially because PandaBearMe is going for this fast, like, Baneling nest, his Banelings is going to have a pretty rough time against the +1 Carapace Lings. Like, it's going to take 2 Banelings to kill, like, 1 Ling. So yeah, Silky, he's prepared for this sort of stuff.
I feel like I'm more of a melee guy myself. Like, if you get in there and a Baneling connects, yeah, they're all still alive, but a couple drones can take out some weakened Lings.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of ways to look at it, and I agree. Like, typically, like, +1 melee with like a massive Ling flood, like, that could do so well. Like, you just absolutely destroy queens. When you get into a mineral line or get on top of roaches as well, you can do so much damage with your Lings. But Silky playing it a little bit safer here, which is quite.
He's also getting a Baneling nest, so I'm thinking maybe his Banelings are going to be stronger. They can withstand more queen hits. Perfect timing on that wall off there. Here comes the Ling flood. He's making a whole bunch of Lings, and I'm not sure exactly how this Carapace or this armor upgrade really helps Banelings.
Yeah,
and I don't know. This I'm coming to think about it. This might be the last time that we see the Banelings like this at this amount of energy and life.
Yeah, because of the nerf. True, and actually he's getting +1 melee as well. He has double Evo, and he's going for the Ling flood. And honestly, this could just kill PandaBearMe because he's going for 2 base Spire. Like, he's investing into the Spire.
Oh my god. He needs way more than 2 defensive Banelings. Oh my gosh. He's seeing them come across the map, and he's not doing much to defend this. He's making a couple Banelings, but as soon as those Banelings hit, He's gonna realize.
Yep. Oh my god, if it wasn't for +1 armor, those Banelings would have been able to do so much more, but all the Lings stay alive.
Yeah, look at that. The Baneling was attacked by Lings, and it even finished and then exploded, and all the Lings stayed alive, and now we see, oh my god, more, oh, that was bad. That was bad. 11 workers down, and PandaBearMe is dead on the water here. There's not much he can do to come back in this. Even with the Spire, he does not have any money to make any air. I would honestly cancel the Spire in hopes to get a couple more defensive units out.
Yeah, the problem is that PandaBearMe, like, he has a lot of gas banked up, so he can make like a wave of like 6 or maybe even 7 Mutalisks, but the problem is like he needs to invest, like he's spending his gas on these Banelings, which is not what you want to do, but you need to, otherwise you're just dead. So he is trying to hold on.
He's only got like 35 minerals.
Yeah, exactly. Like he just doesn't have the money anymore. He's got like a couple of Mutalisks coming, and that's gonna help. But like his opponent, he's on 3 bases. He's joining up. Like the damage was already done.
Yeah, Silky's just going about his day here. He's probably like taking a sip of coffee now that he knows he won this game. He's like, sigh of relief. I just gotta play solid and I win.
Yeah, and we already see that Silky, because he scouted the Spire, he's throwing down spores in each of his bases, so they shouldn't be dealing too much damage. We have PandaBearMe sending a couple of Lings everywhere, which is really nice. Like he's scouting, but what he sees is like the saturated base, the third,
yeah,
you know.
He sees how screwed he is.
Yeah, and here we go. The Lings are coming in. They're defensive Banelings, so PandaBearMe shouldn't die here.
That was good from both of them. Silky went in and he was able to pull out, but let a couple of Lings go in to try and counter or to activate the Banelings. But PandaBearMe was on point, did not let any of the Banelings explode to that small clump of Lings, and both players just retreat. And now he's searching with the Mutas. He's making more Mutas. I don't think you ever come back in this game with Mutas.
I think what's interesting is that so far Silky, he hasn't gone for anything else. He's actually making more spores in case the massive Mutalisk, like, you know, flock comes in, but he's just sticking with this like Lingbane army, just getting more and more upgrades.
I feel like he might be being too safe. I feel like he could go close the game out right now, but instead he's making more spores.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he can, just because of the the Mutalisk defensively. Like, I don't think Lings can do too much, but
Nice. I feel like if you split Lings, Mutas are just absolutely terrible.
Yeah, they can be. But that's why they're the Ling Bane on the ground.
He's gonna need. Yeah, you're right. He needs the defense for the Banes. He's got a lot of Queens though. Queens and Spores. He should be able to hold us with just that. But if he can, oh, there he goes. He's sending a Ling counterattack at the same time. This is what I'm talking about right here. The Lings are gonna go in, completely distract PandaBearMe. The Banes come in. They're rolling in. What are they gonna hit? They're going for the Queens. They take out like 2 Queens, but the transfusers are on point. All the Mutas will go down eventually. GG, well played. Silky takes game numero uno. And now he's up 1-0 on match point versus PandaBearMe.
GG. And it's one of those things where I kind of want to say it was like almost a build order loss, where PandaBearMe, like, he was going for 2 base Muta, and blindly, pretty early on, his opponent was going for that like +1 armor. Like he obviously he was planning to go for a massive Ling Flood. So yeah, like it's really difficult to defend when you invest so much in your tech early on. You know, PandaBearMe, like, he got a really early lair, got all his gases, got a Spire, which means he didn't really have too much to defend.
Yeah. I'm interested in what's going on inside the in-game chat right now. Something about a wrong score going down. I hope that doesn't affect the players too much.
Yeah. Hopefully not. It looks like there's some discussion about the seeds, but of course the seeding does come from, you know,
points.
Yeah, points. EPT points.
I mean, if you don't know that at this point, what are you even doing here? We're getting a lot of good updates here, all different types of scores, and we got some big casters in here, or the big caster. Honestly, one of my favorite casters, ZgrubZ. All right, here we go. Everdream LE game number 2. Here we have in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. He is up 1. He is possibly the best Zerg in all of United States of America. I think he has potential to qualify here today. He's a red Zerg playing for Sidestorm Gaming. It is Silky.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the American Zerg player. Representing Archangel Gaming, it is PandaBearMe.
I'm not quite sure why this came into my head as I'm watching the stream, but I wish Banelings, when they exploded, there was a mod to where they, instead of exploding, they make like a drop sound when they explode. Like, I don't know how to make a drop sound. How do you make a drop sound? Water dripping.
Oh,
I don't know how to
okay.
do that.
Okay.
I don't know. That was a pop. I don't know how to make sounds. I'm no doctor here.
Mm-hmm.
But that'd be cool if it was just like a little drop instead of a big old. Banelings sound so aggressive when they explode.
There's a reason for that, though. I mean,
oh yeah, acid flying everywhere. Imagine if there was a real bug that was like a suicide bug.
Mm.
If it existed, it would be in Australia for sure.
I mean, that's like a bee, right? Kind of. Kind of.
It's like bees kind of suicide stab you, but they don't explode their poison on you.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I guess it's like a bee and one of those spitting lizards combined.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. And, you know, we did see the openers, again, pretty different. Silky, he did go for a pool first. Not a crazy early pool, it was just a 16 pool. But, he's actually avoiding he's trying to avoid all the overlords, trying to avoid all the vision here. Try and sneak a little win here. And PandaBearMe, he should be okay.
He's pulling his drone back.
Oh, yeah.
He sees the late base with his overlord, and he brings his drone back. Mm-hmm. He even puts down a spine, because he's not one what happened last game to happen this game. He does not want to get rushed. Mm-hmm. But, oh no, this is bad? Okay. Oh no, this is bad. So, really what you want to do here, when you go for the 14 or 15 pool, whatever it is he went for, gas pool, you normally just want to get some damage with your lings and get out. Long gone are the days of completely taking out that third base.
Yeah, and
you really just want to efficiently trade and force some units out of your opponent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and again, like PandaBearMe, he wasn't 100% sure how committed this was, so you know he did end up canceling that spine. Like it wasn't necessarily, it's just 6 slings from that pool first. And honestly, PandaBearMe so far pretty solid. He kind of traded against
Silky's been crazy. I didn't notice that, but look at Silky's production tab.
Yeah.
Look at his lack of speed lings coming up. Second gas. I think he's gonna go straight into roaches, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, that makes the most sense, especially because Silky's gas is pretty late compared to his opponent. So you skip ling speed because you're already late when it comes to ling speed. PandaBearMe, his is already finished. And instead, he should be going straight into roaches. But, oh, nice scout. He scouts the lair.
He scouts the lair, but can he defend it?
Yeah, I mean, you can, again, like, scouting the lair this early, like, that's huge. Like, so early on, you know what your opponent's doing. You know that your opponent's skipping link speed. And he was able to spot the Roach Warren as well. So, PandaBearMe, it's on him to respond, like, accordingly. And his response is getting a lair of his own.
And making 6 drones. His response is to drone up heavily. Both players not on third base, so I think we're going to see this one end pretty soon here.
Yeah, we'll see.
And there it is. Still coming in with the speed and the +1. Scouted by the Ling from PandaBearMe. Cancels the Evo chamber.
Yeah, so like because of that Ling scout, like now he knows that it's not a Nidus because he saw the Roach Warren researching. Typically it's one or the other, like Roach speed or Nidus. So he knows that the push is going to be coming from the ground, and the roaches are already being made. The push should be coming within the next minute or so, and we'll see what PandaBearMe does. I love this. He's throwing down some spines.
There's a lot of overlords too. I wouldn't mind seeing a creep tumor. Oh, he's doing the creep tumor. Yep. Oh, for the queens. Oh, not the creep tumor. What was it? The creep highway.
There we go.
There we go. I StarCraft, guys. I promise. I've casted once or twice before this.
Oh, so the push is coming. PandaBearMe, he's aware of it, and no, this is what I was afraid of. He's going 2-base Spire again.
But I have seen the spines work before.
Yes, 100%. So
he needs more. He needs like lings and queens with this. He can't just let everything die here. And as we see here, Silky already showing off that he can macro this, or micro this. I'm sorry. So I have a feeling. Yep, there you go. Ravager's gonna be very well microed.
Yep, so right now this is all for PandaBearMe. At least it's all about buying time for the Mutalisk. Meanwhile, Silky, it's all about ending the game or dealing damage before the Mutalisk come out. We'll see who can come out on top here. Already getting some Ravagers.
Good control there on the spines. He is trying to micro them. One queen goes down to a crowbar. He is pretty much all out of transfuses now, and I don't see a way out of this for PandaBearMe. He didn't have enough defense, just a little bit underprepared there as the queens march across. And Silky looks like he's gonna be able to shut this down.
Yeah, like there's still plenty of spines, but he just avoids the spines trying to go up the ramp. But the Lings come out just in time, surrounding the army, and it looks like all of what Silky has here is gonna go down.
Oh my god, that was the perfect timing on those Lings, though. Without those Lings, he would have died.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think he was a little bit greedy in the beginning. Like, he's like, it's okay, I got my Spire on the way, I'll just make a couple spine crawlers. But it's like, no, dude, you need like 40 Lings with this as well to barely. So if you're lucky, you'll defend if you have 40 Lings with this.
Ooh,
so,
and these,
he got it eventually.
Yeah, and these queens, they just came out just in time to plug up that hole. The Lings of PandaBearMe, nicely done. We're gonna see if he's gonna be able to get any damage here, like either the base or maybe snipe a queen. Regardless, the Mutalisks, they're coming out. Some of them are already out, and this is exactly what PandaBearMe needed. What is the defense? There's a spore in each base. Maybe PandaBearMe can just dive on this third and kill everything before the spore finishes.
I don't think so. Okay, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the spore's not quite done yet. I mean, he's gonna try and dive on it with the help of the Lings. Maybe he can focus fire the spore. He's going for it. Ah, the transfuse though.
He's not gonna get it. Oh, even loses one. And at this point, I don't know how this is gonna go. Silky going for the counterattack. I do like that PandaBearMe was able to reestablish and kind of get a footing in, but I don't know if it's enough. You know, we've seen this plenty of times. You go for mutas and you get a couple out and you think you're golden, you think you got map control, and then 20 roaches show up and your mutas just don't do enough damage to them.
Yeah, I think what's important is, I mean, he's able to clean this up, but again, the Mutalisks are forced to go back home. I love what Silky's doing. He's going right into the infestation pit. His plan, going to Hive, get those Vipers out to deal with the Mutalisks. PandaBearMe, it's on him to get something done with these mutas. He needs to deal some damage, whether it's like get a couple of drones, get a gas, get a queen, something.
100%, and this is a nice concave here. The Lings can't really do the damage they need to, so the mutas aren't going to be able to compound the damage. Normally you get a nice round with the Lings, and it distracts the queens, and then the mutas can go in and do some more damage, but not here. Not Silky. Not against Silky. Not against this man. And I love how Silky, with that creep highway, he put down tumors all along the way, so there's creep on the entire map leading up to PandaBearMe's front porch.
And oh, this is an interesting playstyle. So he got the infestation pit not to get into a fast hive. He's getting infestors.
Oh, God. I was gonna say that, but I was like, come on, Yoda. You know StarCraft. No one goes for infestors.
So he does.
But
huh?
yeah, I honestly prefer infestors. He's getting the Hydra Den. He's getting upgraded melee. He's even getting more queens. I think you can honestly go for another queen march, or just have him for defense. But he's gonna have plenty of queen for defense. And a couple Hydras and a fungal growth could end it all here.
Exactly. Like, PandaBearMe is going to have to be so careful, because at any moment, if he dives in and a fungal lands on the Mutalisks, they're all going to die. Like, as long as there's enough ants here to support.
Yeah, I mean, a handful of Hydras and queens can take out. Oh, I love this defense here. He's got a complete 360 surround of static defense here. I mean, you know things are rough when you have like 20 mutas and all you can do is take out a gas.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing that PandaBearMe is trying to do, and I love this, is that he's basically trying to contain his opponent to three bases. Like, he's saying his fourth base is exactly what you need to do when you have map control like this. But again, like, what's he gonna do with his army? I'm scared, because PandaBearMe, he's just making more Mutalisks, and as we said, like, one fungal like just ruins your day. Yeah,
I like here that Silky, I don't know if he knew the mutas were coming, but he didn't have a single overlord on the map. He's lost maybe one or two overlords early on in the game with that creep highway. But after the creep highway, he was able to bring back all of his overlords. And now you see there's not a single overlord on the map going down to these mutas. Very, you know, it's something we don't really discuss too much or people don't notice, but not losing an overlord to mutas is super huge. Normally when mutas get out to gain that map control, you can completely supply block your opponent by just running around the map and taking out overlords.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, that's a lot of infestors.
Yeah.
Oh no, he went right on him. He can chain forever. He can chain these forever.
Oh God.
But there's only queens here, which isn't really enough to do damage on all of these. Good splits here, though.
That was a beautiful spread, actually. Like, it's so important that he did that.
He needed Hydras there. A handful of Hydras would have ended it all, because Hydras shoot a lot faster than queens and do a lot more damage output.
Yeah, and the Hydras, they're finally coming out. They were on the way. There was just like a mistiming there as they weren't ready for the fungals. Nice run by though.
I feel like he kind of showed his hand. I can't English right now, but his hand was revealed that he has the infestors here, and now PandaBearMe can handle it accordingly, and he's doing exactly what I expected. 27 Lings came out, 18 now, but he's gonna go Ling. He's getting Bane speed. He's gonna try and bust right into all those Hydras, but the also great follow-up from Silky. He can now get the Hive and the lurkers. I'm sorry. Ooh. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, every single fungal hurts so much. But yeah,
that was
like
kind of expensive.
It was, yeah, and only for like 2 or 3 Mutalisks, but the 4th gets scouted, the 4th it's already up and running, and PandaBearMe, like, I really like his answer here, like going Ling, Bane, Muta, like eventually you can get into Ultras as well.
He's about to go in with a giant Ling attack here.
Yeah, and the army is a little bit out of position. There is one Lurker. But it's not enough.
Lurkers don't do too good against Lings, they do great against Banes though. Oh, and he's even got Overseers here, so we can take out the 1 or 2 Lurkers that are set for defense. Oh my gosh, this could get bad quick for either side. The Banes are in, they're connecting, but not good enough. Only 6 workers going down for all that there. I don't know if it was quite worth it from PandaBearMe. An excellent hold by Silky, but he also did avoid any of the fungal growths.
Oh, but at the same time, we have a massive Ling counterattack again. There are lurkers all over the place defensively, so only a couple more drones do go down. These things are pretty ambitious trying to get the hatchery. Again, lurkers defensively, like, they do so well. Yeah,
that was kind of a huge investment. It was a big move, but looking at the end of at the back end of this, PandaBearMe is on like 5 bases now, ahead in workers by at least 10 workers. He's gonna have unlimited larva production. Now it's just a matter of getting the right army and engaging in the right way. He's got all the tools here.
Yeah, I think I love how he danced around with his entire army. Like, he avoided the infestors completely. Like, there were no fungals in that last engagement. And that's how you have to play this out.
Yeah, that was huge. But all it takes is one mistake for a chain of fungals to come in. Oh, or one mistake where your turrets are unburrowed and he's gonna take one out instantly, going for a second. He can pretty much 2-shot these here. Static defenses for Silky.
The Hive.
I don't think he's gonna be able to get it, but he's gonna get damn near close.
Oh god, no!
Oh, he got greedy. He got greedy. He got so greedy. That could be game over.
He loses everything. Like, pretty much everything gets fungled.
God, he got way too greedy there. That was a game changer. Flyer carapace isn't even just finished as he got out of there, and melee attack 1 for PandaBearMe. That was just rough.
Yeah.
Even with these lurkers, though, these Lings are still cleaning up.
But I completely agree. Like, staying there to get the Hive, like, I understand the Hive, it's so juicy, right? You want it, and he almost got it, but he was too greedy. Like, I was waiting. Like, you're on a timer right now. You know that the infestors are waddling over, right? Like, you got to do what you can, then get out as fast as you can. But
you can always come back for it later.
Yeah. Like, oh god, now
it's too late now. It's too late now.
It's way too late.
Don't do it! Oh god. My heart drops every time that happens. Oh, he got that base, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, if anything, I think that's why he got fungled so bad. Maybe he was going for like a second engagement somewhere, didn't notice the infestors coming up. But, you know, Silky is not the highest in economy. He's getting his economy now, but he has so many lurkers. There's really not a single answer to this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, your answer to lurkers like this has to be like vipers of your own, right? To like blinding cloud them or something. Yeah. At the moment, PandaBearMe, he can't win like a head-on engagement.
I don't see any condition. Yeah, close to those banelings didn't even get close to him.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
PandaBearMe's really like, he's holding on and trying to come back, and he has some good ideas, but Silky's just solid on the defense.
Yeah, definitely. But what's important is that PandaBearMe has to keep him on the defensive. He can't let Silky push out. And finally, we do see Ultraless Cavern is on the way for PandaBearMe. And Ultras, they can get on top of lurkers. Like, they tank so many shots, they can actually get on top of them and start cleaving away at them. But again, it's going to take a little bit of time. Like, PandaBearMe just has to keep doing this. He needs to keep Silky busy.
I think he needs some Vipers.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh,
God.
Should be able to get out of there. Oh, those Lings need to... I guess they're going for workers. That's a good call, but yeah. I like to see those Lings go for the hive.
And at the same time, Lings are hitting towards the north as well, and they're in the natural. 16 drones are going down.
Are they going to get it? Oh my God, that was so close for that small amount of Lings there. Oh, 2 Banes. 2 Banes in a Dream. Take out a Queen. Oh my God, PandaBearMe is actually giving Silky a run for his money.
Yeah, there are Lings here attacking the Lurker Den as well. The Mutas, they go back to the north as well, looking to try and catch a couple of these Lurkers. Are finally going to go down. The hatchery goes down.
One hit, and the whole base goes down.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, slowly but surely, he slipped up a couple of times. Let's be real here. Like, yeah, PandaBearMe has slipped up a couple of times, but he's getting the work done.
Now, we say he slipped up, but honestly, his macro is really what's kept him in this game. He's just been expanding constantly, not losing any workers of his own, and I think that's kind of the play here. Like, Muta, oh my God, he got the base again, forcing fungal growths on the Lings.
Yeah. He got 2 bases at the same time, the north and the south. And I mean, to be fair, Silky, he is sneaking one to the very top left, which is quite nice. It hasn't been spotted quite yet. But you know what? The Ultras, they're finally coming out.
Yeah, and I think PandaBearMe is just playing so solid macro that he just out macroed Silky, keeping Silky home. Silky was never able to cause real damage. We've seen like 1 or 2 Roach run-bys that really got shut down early on. But I'm just going to go ahead and quickly check for PandaBearMe. Guess how many workers have gone down?
You know what? We haven't seen a big run by. Maybe like a handful. I don't know. Like
4. How many Lings fit in a hand? If 4 drones fit in a hand, then yes, 4. 4 drones has gone down for PandaBearMe in this game, as to where 48 gone down for Silky.
Oh, he has to be careful though. We do have Silky trying to pin in his opponent. He needs to slip out.
Run!
Oh God.
Wait, I've never thought about this. You can't put those big thick boys into a dropper lord, can you?
No, we can't. Oh God, the parasitic bombs!
Oh my God, and
split!
Honestly,
split, puppy, split! Oh God!
He didn't split. He's got 2 in there. No, everything's gonna die. They're all gonna die.
Oh my God, they are 1 spore shot left to take everything out, and that was such a huge loss there for PandaBearMe. He's still able to get some damage, but that was incredibly expensive. He lost 2 Ultras to the north and the rest of the Mutas.
Look at the soup; it doesn't lie.
Oh
my God, is he gonna burn on top of all these Banes? Just outside of him. He's like, nope. Not close enough.
Oh, there's no vision. Otherwise, the Ultras could kill this.
That sucks. Oh, that's rough. You can't even kill him with the Mutas. There's no anti-air here, but he can do nothing about it. You know what doesn't make sense? How can a medevac pick up a Thor, but an Overseer, a Dropper Lord can't pick up an Ultralisk? And here it goes, the final engagement. Oh my God, everything melts for PandaBearMe.
Yeah, everything melted. All the Ultras went down.
I didn't know Ultralisk were made of ice cream. I guess you can milk them.
GG.
That was a good one. You know, that speaks so many levels for Silky. That wasn't even... I don't even think that was like PandaBearMe playing bad. I think it was Silky just making do with what he had. He lost 50 workers and still somehow won a game. He was down on bases, down on economy for most of the game. He was still able to regain his economy, regain his army, and still crush anything PandaBearMe threw at me. I personally think once PandaBearMe had the base count higher and the economy going, I think he should have switched tech into something else and maybe sat back at home.
Yeah, I do think that he needed like counter Vipers, to be honest. For like, you know, his own Yoinks or Blinding Clouds.
Oh my God. Blinding Clouds on 30 lurkers? That's game over.
Exactly. Like the lurkers, they weren't split at all. To be fair, there was no reason for them to split up because there were no Vipers.
Yeah,
but
there was no Vipers. They had no need to split.
Yeah.
But I just don't think Ling, Muta, Ultra, Bane. It's just a hard composition to get together. I think he should have kept harassing with his Ling Muta and then gone into like Mass Roach or Mass Hydra, his own lurkers even. I mean, he was doing good. He was harassing. He was taking out bases. He took out so many workers. I can't stress it enough. He took out over 50 workers that game and only lost like 4. He lost 4 workers and was still not able to win. I don't play too many or play or see too many games where a player loses no workers and still loses the game.